is a past in every portrait, and there is a truth in every tale, and all the days that came before us are as the wind upon our sails.
There is a forest in every father as he stands amidst the wild. There is a mountain in every mother, a sturdy force of heart and mind. The door of a door, Nagi, Goldblatt. The light in us shines on and on.
The door of a door, Nagi, Goldblatt.
Time may pass, but it's never gone. There is no story without a sadness, and not a life without love. When we look back to the days that have passed us, we hold on to the lights above. There is a dream
There is a dream
in every daughter.
in every daughter.
There is a song
There is a song in every
song.
song.
Is all our
It's
tears
all our
are
tears
made of water.
made of water.
There is a home from which we come.
The door of our door, Nagi,
The light in us shines on and on.
the door of our door, Nagi, Goldblatt.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our Shabbat at home together. Feels like every week we find ourselves saying, what a week. A president impeached again. COVID-19 numbers still deeply, deeply concerning. And the extension of the vaccine program. Our county has moved from essential health care workers to anyone over the age of 65 being allowed to be vaccinated. But the situation continues to be fluid. Here at Beth Chaim, we have formed a team that is standing by to help out any of our members, 65 or older, who would like to get vaccinated. We will help you get assistance in filling out the form for the county health department and provide any other support that we can. We do have to deal with the reality that the situation is changing all the time regarding availability. But we're stepping up because this is what we do for one another in Jewish spiritual community. This effort lifts up one of our most cherished mitzvot, Shalom Bayit, which literally means peace in the home, or in this case, wholeness in the community. Tonight, we dedicate this Shabbat service to wholeness, or peace. Shalom.
The Kabbalat Shabbat service has always looked to the Psalms. In Psalm 51, King David expresses guilt for his wrongdoing and seeks forgiveness from God. He yearns for wholeness, and these words are attributed to him.
Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me. Create a pure heart in me, Great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within.
It's time now to light our Shabbat candles without any delay. From the moment we kindle these lights, we enter sacred time. Shabbat is the time given to us to slow down and reconnect with ourselves and our loved ones and nature and our spirituality. We invite you to participate by singing in the light with us and by lighting your own candles at home if you wish.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Kindle the light of Shabbat. We symbolically gather it in and offer a blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Now our candles, sometimes we need to rekindle the light. Well done. Nice. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. One of our people's traditional greetings is Shalom Aleichem, peace to you. And the traditional response is Aleichem Shalom, to you, peace. The Amma Ensemble is one of Israel's leading music groups, world music groups, I should say. Yama's music is rare, a little esoteric, and played with ancient instruments like the duduk, the ney, the opaz, the oud, and the shofar. It creates a feeling of ancient time, strong sense of spirituality, and lifts up the Hebrew language. And although it has an ancient resonance, it's original and has a contemporary feel.
שמעו בנים נינתנים כי נאמנים דרכי שלום אתם שלום ביתכם שלום וכל אשר לכם שלום
שמעו בנים נינתנים כי נאמנים דרכי שלום אתם שלום ביתכם שלום וכל אשר לכם שלום.
אמת תקנו, ביתכם תבנו, אם לא תפנו להבל כלום. אמת תקנו, ביתכם תבנו, אם לא תפנו להבל כלום.
אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל אשר לכם שלום. אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל אשר לכם שלום.
הללי נפשי, הללי, פצחי רינה וצהלי.
הללי נפשי, הללי, פצחי רינה וצהלי. שמעו בנים מנתנים, כי נאמנים דרכי שלום. אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל אשר לכם שלום. אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל אשר לכם שלום. אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל אשר לכם שלום. אתם שלום, ביתכם שלום, וכל
It's now time for the Baruch Hu prayer. If you are able, please rise in body or spirit.
As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. And the blessing gives us strength and makes our visions clear. And the blessing gives us peace and the courage to dare. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. We sing the first and the last lines of our prayer Ma'ariv Aravim that welcomes the evening and the wonder of the rhythm of life.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim.
We bless you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows.
Your wisdom sets the way on which time and seasons glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars.
Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night.
As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravi.
Amen. And now Grammy Award-winning performer Dan Zanes and his wife, Haitian-American music therapist and jazz vocalist Claudia Zanes, who have been making music with each other since the day they met, bring us a beautiful song of shalom called Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam.
Shalom Rav Ya Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam.
Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov b'neka levarech et Amcha Yisrael.
Bechol עת ובכל שעה יהי שלומך.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam.
ישראל עמך תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם.
Now it's time for the Shema and V'ahavta. If you have a Siddur at home, we're on page 65. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Vaed Ve'avta Et Adonai Elohecha Bechol levavcha Uvechol nafshecha Uvechol meodecha Ve'hayu Hadvarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Metzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Veshinantam Levanecha V'dibarta bam V'shivtecha Beveitecha Uvelechtecha Vaderech Uv'shochbecha Uv'kumecha Uv'kshatam leot al yadecha Ve'hayu letotafot beinenecha Ushchavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
For the time of reflection for the Amidah, we sing a verse from the prophet Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 1 through 2, with a melody by Reb Shlomo Carlebach. The words Nachamu, Nachamu Ami mean comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak consolingly to Jerusalem and call out to her. Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elohechem.
Should we start over?
Yes.
Let's start over. Sometimes you got to start over. Okay, let's start a little, okay?
Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elohechem. Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, Yomar Elohechem.
Dabru elev Yerushalayim V'kiru elecha. Dabru elev Yerushalayim V'kiru elecha.
Na 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 na
We are living at a time when wholeness has a completely new meaning. Like many of us, I was concerned about when I could be vaccinated. I turned 65 last June, and I have type 2 diabetes. As a chaplain for the San Ramon Police Department, I'm also a first responder. I'm not in the group of essential healthcare workers who were in the first wave of people identified for vaccination. But on Wednesday evening, I received an email from my primary care doctor that he thought the county was about to move into the next tier of people to be vaccinated and provided me with a link to sign up. I immediately clicked on the link and began filling out the form. The form was rather cumbersome, and it crashed several times, telling me that I could not proceed. I patiently started over several times and made my way through all the questions. I finally got to the page where I could register for a time, a date and time. I tried to register for the very next day. That would be Thursday. And there were sign-ups every 3 minutes throughout the day. And every single slot was labeled unavailable. I was a little frustrated, thinking I would have to start over trying to register for another day, when all of a sudden, one slot, Thursday at 12:54 p.m., right afternoon, said available. I quickly clicked the box to sign up, and then the screen went completely blank. Now, I had no idea what had just happened, and when it came back on, the slot for 12:54 p.m. again said, not available. I was flummoxed. I had no idea if it was not available because I had signed up for it, or I was just simply shut out. And then I heard the sound of an incoming email, and when I checked it, there was a message confirming my appointment the very next day at a hospital in Hayward at, yes, 12:54 p.m. Now, on Thursday, I left the house early, even though I had a very specific time allotted to me for the vaccination. I got to the hospital in Hayward 25 minutes before my time and was, quite early. I parked my car, I approached the triage desk outside the hospital, and there appeared to be a line of about 10 people that stretched from the desk to the end of the building. I approached someone who was directing people and told him that I had an appointment in about 20 minutes and asked what I should do. He looked at me with a broad smile and said, "Everyone has to wait in line." And he pointed to the line I had seen just earlier. So I walked over to what I thought was the end of the line and was stopped cold in my tracks. You see, the line I had seen just got to the edge of the building, but I didn't realize that it went around the corner. And when I got to the corner, when I rounded the corner, I saw that that the line, in fact, went the entire length of the hospital and the building after it, with everyone masked and separated by about 6 feet. So I walked all the way past the one building and the other building, and I got to the end, and then I saw that that line turned the corner, and I saw that that line extended another several hundred yards, filled with people waiting. So I walked all the way down, and to what was finally really the end of the line, and wondered how long the wait was going to be. Thankfully, I'd brought water with me, and I had my phone so I could do a little work while I was waiting. What was interesting was that these hundreds of people standing in line, and not a single person was upset, and everything was orderly, and everyone seemed quite calm. I had this image of a long line of people waiting to get out of Egypt. I'm a rabbi, what can I say? It took about an hour and 15 minutes for the line to get back to the entrance of the hospital. I watched as some people were turned away because they didn't have the proper identification, but not a single person reacted with anger or upset, and they simply went to their cars. It was extraordinary. And when it was my turn, I was given a card and sent to a large room where about 40 people were getting vaccinated. When it was my turn, I went and sat down in front of this very amiable person who treated me like a long-lost friend. She asked me how I was doing and had me roll up my sleeve. She said, "You're going to feel some pressure and it may hurt a bit." I said, "I am so grateful to be able to receive this vaccine." She gave me the shot and told me that my arm might be a little sore and that I might feel a bit under the weather later on. I again thanked her. Exited the large room where a man showed me a large barcode on this placard and told me to point my camera phone on it. A link popped up on my phone, and when I did this, and it led me to a form where I could sign up for the second vaccine in exactly 28 days. I walked back to my car and I offered a blessing. The Shehechianu blessing for firsts and sweet moments. I had experienced what I hope we will all soon experience: the beginning of the end of this terrible virus that has taken so many lives and brought suffering to so many families all over the world. Scientists and researchers mounted an unprecedented campaign to develop a remedy to end the pandemic. Our world will never be the same as it was before COVID-19. And having experienced this profound brokenness that has changed all of our lives, we will also experience a new sense of wholeness once we have achieved the herd immunity that vaccines will bring. A new wholeness, a renewed sense of shalom. Thank God. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Amen.
Amen. Ilana Jagoda, a cantorial soloist on the peninsula, sings her lovely melody for Oseh Shalom, a dream of a world at peace.
Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh Shalom, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh Shalom, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh, Hu ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, or bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimruma. Oh, say shalom. Bimruma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, or bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, or bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, or bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down.
And we now invite you to visualize the loved ones and friends who are in need of healing tonight. We include those around the world who are sick with the COVID-19 virus. And if you are on Facebook, you can type in the names of the people you're saying this prayer for healing for, and you can also say the names aloud in just a moment.
O God of compassion, source of healing, God who blessed Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, we pray to you on behalf of and include Carol Mulrooney, Lonnie Barish, Tamara Grelk, Herb Manlaveg, Aharon ben Yerucham HaKohen, Shira bat Chaim Mordechai Veliba Devora, Nancy Finkel, Aliyah bat Matana, Ado Jagoda, Louis Levy, Daryl Davidson, Marty Bach, Jason Moss, Cheryl Adler, Nancy Cook, Mildred Bernstein, Charlotte and Irving Markowitz, Robert Glazier, David ben David Vedina, Naama Levana bat Avraham Vesara, Lorette Abrams, Savion Plum, Paul Head, Judith Demboic, Naftali Ben Yidel Veshifra, Beth Siegel, Bilha bat Eliyahu Vechaya, Sipora Rachel bat Esther Ve'aryeh, David ben Esther Ve'aryeh, Binyamin Nachshon ben Esther Ve'aryeh. Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us, help us to find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, a renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, healing of body, healing of spirit, and give strength to those who lovingly provide them with care. And let us say together, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Tonight, our Yortzeit list includes Ira Saracen, father of Lynn Chasen, Albert Mazer, father of Mark Mazer, Reva Lee, sister of Bobby Bernstein, Lucille Ware, mother of Gary Ware, and Shirley Gedacht, mother of Rona Schulman. Those who are in the first year of mourning the loss of a close loved one are invited to rise in body or spirit to honor their memories, though the memories of their loved ones. Those who are observing Yortzeit are also invited to rise. And anyone else who is in need of saying Kaddish Tom, the mourner's Kaddish tonight, is asked to rise. We say of these loved ones, Zichronam Livracha. May their memories forever be a blessing in our lives. If you have a Siddur at home, we're on page 131, and if not, just please, if you're saying the Kaddish, just say it along with me, please. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yalma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabba mivarach leolam u'yomei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudisha
Brichu.
le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush berchata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru.
Amen.
Zecher, 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 tzadikim livracha, livracha. May their memories bless our days, bless our days. Amen. Have a seat. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., we offer our weekly Torah study on Zoom. The link is in the happenings. I want to remind everyone that next Friday, Eve Decker will join Zoe and me, and for our monthly Ruach service. It's a really joyful service. It's not just for children, it's for all of us. It's just a a camp-like service with a lot more energy to encourage our younger members, our children, to relate to prayer as joyful and spiritually alive. We hope you'll join us. Now it's time for the Kiddush and Motzi. We hope you have some wonderful wine available to delight your palate as we taste the sweetness of Shabbat in this moment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Time for our fresh baked challah. Challah. Thank you, the one who baked this wonderful challah. It's beautiful challah. We lift it up. We offer the motzi and offer it if you're there with someone else. Tear off a piece and offer it to them. Share it with them. And if you're home alone, sheltering at home, we share this in spirit with you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Thank you. I got some.
You got some. Good. Delicious. We conclude our Shabbat Tefillah for Shalom with an inspiring prayer by the Israeli singer-songwriter and activist Yael Deckelbaum. The prayer is called Prayer of the Mothers, a prayer of hope that recognizes the power of mothers to bring peace to Israel, Palestine, and to bring peace everywhere peace is needed. Please listen.
רכישת רוח ים מנשבת מאי שם וכביסה מתנפנפת לצילי החומה بين الأرض والسماء ناس كتير بعيشوا سوا ما تخافوا تحلموا بالسلام والأمان متى يمسوا خمات הפחד ושבתי מגלותי ייפתחו שעריי אל הטוב האמיתי
I would like to take this time to congratulate the women of Women Wage Peace. I want to thank you for standing up for peace alongside your Palestinian sisters. I want to thank you and to let you know that in the world that we live in, peace is possible only when women of integrity and faith, stand up for the future of their children. Congratulations. It is my hope that you will continue to battle for peace in a constructive way, and I look forward to the day that I will come and join you. Thank you for the children of Israel. Thank you for the children of Palestine. Thank you. Peace. Shalom.
From the north to the south, from the west to the east, hear the prayer of the mothers. Bring them peace, bring them peace. From the north to the south, from the west
Shabbat Shalom.